Hello everyone, welcome to my update US gossip channel. The reality TV world has officially turned upside down, and the name on everyone's lips is Kody Brown. For over a decade, Sister Wives fans have watched the patriarch of the polygamist Brown family spiral from the smiling, long-haired spiritual leader with 4 wives and a shared dream of unity into a man surrounded by lawsuits, accusations, heartbreak, and a crumbling empire, but no one, not even the most devoted fans, could have predicted this. Court documents unsealed last week in Flagstaff, Arizona, have revealed the shocking existence of what insiders are calling Kody Brown's secret 5th wife, a woman who allegedly lived with him in Utah in the years following his split from Christine and amid the chaos of the Coyote Pass property sale. Her name has not been made public due to privacy protections, but the case, known legally as Brown vs. Brown et al., has sent ripples through the Sister Wives fandom, with fans digging deep to uncover who this mysterious woman might be and how she ended up winning in court against Kody himself. According to the court filings, the so-called 5th wife sued Kody for breach of contract, emotional distress, and financial fraud, claiming that he promised her a spiritual marriage, joint business ownership, and even a share of future earnings from the show, only to abandon her after the cameras stopped rolling. Shockingly, the judge agreed with nearly every allegation. In a fiery 52-page ruling, the judge blasted Kody and Robyn Brown for what was called a pattern of manipulative behavior, financial concealment, and reckless disregard for others' well-being. The court ordered Kody and Robyn to pay a stunning $3 million settlement to the plaintiff, whose identity remains sealed, but sources close to TLC insiders are already whispering that this woman isn't a stranger at all. She's someone who's been orbiting the Brown family for years, possibly appearing in background clips of Sister Wives or mentioned offhand during early Utah episodes. The entire Brown clan is reportedly reeling, but no one is more furious than Mary Brown, whose name was unexpectedly dragged into the proceedings when her long-hidden property deed surfaced, revealing that she never truly relinquished her legal claim to the so-called Brown Mansion, the sprawling Flagstaff property that Robyn had claimed as her family's exclusive home after the other wives left. The deed, unearthed by attorneys during discovery, proved that Kody and Robyn's legal narrative about sole ownership was fabricated, sending fans into an uproar. In the court documents, the judge even used the phrase mansion lies to describe how Kody and Robyn allegedly deceived not only their co-wives but also the network about who truly owned what. For years, Robyn presented herself as merely renting or cohabiting the space, while in reality, Mary's name remained attached through a convoluted LLC shell structure used for tax purposes, a revelation that could have massive consequences for both TLC and the Browns' residual income from the show's property-driven storylines. Meanwhile, Janelle and Christine, who had distanced themselves from the couple after the Coyote Pass debacle, were reportedly contacted by producers for emergency confessionals, with Christine allegedly breaking down in tears upon learning about the 5th wife. "I just can't believe he was doing all that while we were still filming," she said, according to a leaked production memo. "We were out here thinking he was grieving the loss of his marriages, and he was secretly starting another one. It's the ultimate betrayal." But the revelations didn't stop there, not by a long shot. In one of the most bizarre crossovers in reality TV history, Kody's recent appearance on Special Forces, World's Toughest Test suddenly looks a lot more sinister in hindsight. Insiders who were on set during the grueling military-style filming in New Zealand claim that Kody's behavior made everyone on the show deeply uncomfortable. He was intense, paranoid, and kept talking about spiritual warfare, one contestant allegedly told Reality Radar. He treated the entire experience like some kind of redemption mission, but whenever anyone mentioned Robyn, his energy would shift. It was like he was hiding something. Even the instructors, known for breaking down celebrity egos, were reportedly left disturbed by Kody's emotional volatility. Sources say he brought up his ex-wives multiple times and described them as jealous and traitorous, while painting Robyn as his only loyal soldier. What producers didn't know then was that the loyalty he was referring to was already being questioned by the secret 5th wife, who, at that very time, was preparing to take him to court. When word of the pending lawsuit reached TLC executives, they were reportedly furious. Not only had Kody failed to disclose his ongoing legal entanglements, But the situation threatened to expose behind-the-scenes financial dealings between him, Robyn, and the production company. They were hiding how much of the family income was funneled through Robyn's LLCs, said one insider. This fifth wife lawsuit opened everything up like Pandora's box. As court records detailed the labyrinth of accounts and assets linked to both Kody and Robyn, fans online began piecing together a timeline that paints a devastating portrait of deceit. According to filings, Kody began corresponding with the woman, described in court as the plaintiff, around late 2021, mere months after Christine publicly confirmed her separation. She was reportedly a devoted sister-wives viewer who reached out under the pretense of spiritual counseling, claiming to be interested in Kody's faith reconstruction. Within weeks, their relationship allegedly turned romantic. The plaintiff's attorney argued that Kody held spiritual ceremonies with her, promising her forever family bond and even involving some of his adult children in prayer sessions, an act that stunned the court when text messages and photos were entered into evidence. One image, shown during testimony, reportedly depicted Kody and the woman standing in front of a homemade altar, both wearing symbolic rings. To make matters worse, bank statements proved that thousands of dollars were transferred from Brown family accounts to a private business the woman helped him set up, allegedly for future family ventures. When the relationship soured and Kody cut off contact, she filed suit, and what followed has been described as the most scandalous courtroom saga the Brown family has ever faced. Robyn, according to transcripts, broke down on the witness stand, sobbing uncontrollably as she told the judge that she had no idea about the financial entanglements. The judge, however, appeared unmoved. Ignorance is not an excuse, the ruling stated sharply. You cannot conceal or distort shared assets in an attempt to maintain personal image or emotional control. The phrase emotional control quickly became viral online, with Sister Wives fans using it to describe Kody's long history of manipulation. By the time the $3 million payment was ordered, Robyn was reportedly devastated, and TLC had gone into full crisis mode, freezing filming and halting promotional materials for the upcoming season. The network's legal department is now reviewing whether the show's insurance policies cover such damages, as the lawsuit named not only Kody and Robyn but also several production affiliates. Meanwhile, Mary's bombshell deed revelation has taken on a life of its own. Fans have long speculated that Mary's Flagstaff house wasn't truly independent, and the leaked document confirmed their suspicions. She co-owned a portion of the lot that Robyn's mansion sits on, meaning Kody may have used her financial leverage to secure the mortgage. I felt betrayed all over again, Mary allegedly told a close friend. He used my credit, my name, my stability, and then threw me away like I was nothing. The emotional fallout from the revelation has reignited tensions between Mary and Robyn, with sources claiming they haven't spoken in months. On Instagram, Mary's cryptic quotes about truth always rising and paper trails don't lie have fans convinced she's preparing her own legal action. Some have even suggested that she's cooperating with the fifth wife behind the scenes, as both women now share a common enemy in Kody and Robyn's financial empire. Christine and Janelle, though publicly quiet, are reportedly watching closely. They're not surprised, a friend told The Sun they always said there were things about Kody's finances that didn't add up. Now they finally have proof. Behind the scenes, the show's producers are said to be scrambling to restructure future seasons, possibly rebranding it entirely under a new name, with Christine, Janelle, and their adult children taking center stage while Kody and Robyn are sidelined amid their legal troubles. TLC, however, is reportedly conflicted. Despite the scandal, Kody's drama continues to drive ratings, and network executives know that audiences can't look away from his downfall. Still, the optics are disastrous. The judge's harsh words in court, describing Kody's spiritual manipulation masquerading as marital devotion, are now being quoted across tabloids and fan podcasts alike. Even former crew members have started speaking out, claiming they witnessed erratic behavior from Kody during filming, especially in recent seasons. He would rant about how everyone was turning on him, one crew member said. He blamed the wives, the producers, even the lighting team for making him look bad. He was losing control. In light of the fifth wife revelation, that paranoia suddenly makes sense. The lawsuit exposed that he had been funneling personal funds from appearance fees and cameo profits into hidden accounts, one of which was used to pay for luxury vacations with the secret wife. Photographs obtained by the plaintiff's attorney reportedly showed them together at a secluded Arizona resort, smiling by the pool. Once those pictures hit the courtroom, any lingering sympathy for Kody evaporated. It was like watching his whole empire crumble in real time, one spectator recalled. Meanwhile, Robyn's public image, already tarnished by years of fan backlash, has suffered an even deeper collapse. Many fans who once believed she was merely manipulated now suspect she was complicit, especially since her signature appeared on at least 2 of the LLC documents tied to the disputed assets. This wasn't just Kody's scheme, said the judge during the ruling. It was a household effort to mislead others for financial gain. Those words may haunt Robyn for years. As the dust settles, what remains of the sister wife's family is little more than a fractured brand, a few bitter social media posts, and a mountain of legal fees. TLC's future with the Browns is uncertain. Insiders claim producers are considering spinning off the ex-wives into a new series tentatively titled Life After Kody. Fans, meanwhile, are divided, some expressing pity for Robyn's tearful testimony, others celebrating the long-awaited comeuppance of a man who once preached unity but practiced control. And then there's Mary, the original wife, who may have just found poetic justice in the unlikeliest place, a forgotten property deed that exposed everything. In a recent livestream, Mary hinted at what's next. Sometimes you think you've lost everything, and then the truth hands you back your power. Her followers flooded the comments with applause, with many begging her to tell her side of the story in a documentary or memoir. If she does, it could finally shatter the last illusion surrounding Kody Brown's once golden image. For now, though, the scandal continues to unfold in real time, with the 5th wife's victory marking the most dramatic twist in sister wives' history. Fans are still reeling at the sheer scale of deception, spiritual marriages, hidden accounts, property secrets, and televised lies all crashing down at once. As one commenter put it perfectly on Reddit, Kody wanted 5 wives and ended up losing them all, and $3 million, too. Whether or not the 5th wife ever goes public remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, the era of Kody's control is over. The man who once stood at the center of a polygamous dream now finds himself standing alone, his marriage is gone, his reputation shattered, his mansion deed exposed, and his reality show empire collapsing under the weight of his own secrets. In the end, it's not just sister wives that's been destroyed, it's the myth of Kody Brown himself.